Hi everybody! Welcome to the second brawl of the Happy League. Welcome, teacher Alex.
Hello Seb.
Yes, so we are here to comment the second round of the brawl, and we have two new teams. So I'll walk through the teams very quickly as the tournament is starting in. Let me check. Good preparation. In 5 minutes. So we have 5 minutes to present our awesome 12 teams. Wait, no, I miss 12, 14 teams. Well, for my defense, some team were added. So first we have the Beast team with Clement and Chimmy. We're gonna have to watch out for those guys because I think they were at the 4th or 5th or 6th place on the last one, but very, very close to the 2nd place. So I think they're gonna be looking to look at the top spots here, maybe top 3. The Gryffindors, a bit younger, but did a really great score on the last one as well. Actually, let me pull out the rankings, then I'll be able to tell you which ranking they're at right now. Then we have the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles, thanks to a man named Kevin, were able to pull their team up to the 7th place with 11 points on the last tournament. By the way, to come back to the Beast team, there were 6 with 12 points. And the Gryffindors, they were 4th with 15 points. So Gryffindors have Alexander and Valentin. Then we have the Kirby Gryffindors, which is a totally different breed. And they finished at the 10th place with 3 points. Quite a tough tournament because they are overall younger than most of the students here. But I think they might do better this time. I felt like they improved a lot recently. It's Timur and Tomeris. Not sure they're gonna enter it, but if they do, I'm pretty sure they'll do better than 3. Then the Mighty Fireballs. The Mighty Fireballs, who are the team to beat, who is the team to beat, with 5 super strong members: Louis, Luca, Rafa, Titan, Kabir. So all of them are top tier of the club, so they're gonna be hard to beat. But nothing is impossible for those other teams. Of course, the 3 Fantastic with Louis, Agathe, and Lilian, I think, and Constantine as well. But I think only Agathe and Louis could make it. Very strong team as well. Currently 2nd in the ranking with 18 points. The Avengers, who had no member entering the first tournament, but this time they are coming to take revenge, as they will have 3 members showing up in the name of Alikan, Aaron, and Kin. So, and 3 very strong students. So I look forward to see their results. The Tri-Chess team, I don't think I've seen them entering, but they might. They finished very good last time. They finished 3rd, and they were at 17 points. 2 brothers, Sava and Clement. Then we have the Magic Roses. The Magic Roses is an all-girl team. I'm not sure any of them could make it today, unfortunately. So I think they're gonna have a bubble, a 0 for today, unfortunately. The Frozen Ariel with Mira and Shosho. Not sure if they could make it as well, but let's see about that in a few minutes. The Footballers. Last time they were at 0, Aristide and Charlie, but this time I think they're gonna enter. And watch out for them. They are among my oldest students. Oldest by age, maybe, but oldest by experience. So 2 very strong students coming in. The Icy Dragon with Ritz the Blitz, AC in BKK, so Ridvik, Alice, and Louis. Also a super strong team. Last time they finished 5th, but it was only by the end of Ridvik and a bit Alice, who arrived a little bit late. And finally, our last 2 teams, the Savior, les Sauveurs de la Nature, the Savior of the Nature, with 2 new students. I'm not sure they will be able to join this time. But the Rookies is also a new team with Maxence and Leanne. And Maxence is finished 2nd at the last over-the-board tournament we did. So I look forward to his performance today as well.
And about that, the Rookies, they made their own logo, right?
That's true. That's a pretty impressive fit. Among all the
Pretty
other
nice.
teams,
Yes.
they did it themselves. It's a logo by Leanne. So if you are looking for some design, maybe contact Leanne.
Very nice.
Yes. Okay, so we're about to get there. Let's switch to the see our faces. So here is the list. We have currently how many participants? We currently have 24 participants. Very exciting. 17 seconds before the start.
Yes.
More exciting than the candidate tournament, right? That is happening right now. To know who's gonna, yes, much more exciting. Candidate tournament is okay. Okay, exciting. But this one, okay.
But which is going to last longer. And by the way, like for students, it can be nice, to up some of the games of the candidate tournaments.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, actually, if you want to see super duper grandmaster at work, don't forget to tune in every day. There's a new game, a long game of 8 grandmasters facing each other for the next 2 weeks, and the winner of this tournament will be facing the world champion. Okay, so the tournament has started. I don't think we have any game yet, do we? Okay, I think there's always a little bit of delay. Oh, we have. I just needed to refresh the page. So I noticed that on the Fireball, we do not have... Oh, we already have a victory from Elion Raj. Oh my god.
How is
that was fast.
What happened?
No idea. But notice how in the Fireball, we do not have any sight of Rafa. So maybe this is going to be an interesting... I mean, when Rafa is here, it's going to be hard for anyone to beat him. So, Okay, so let's see what we have. We have Aaron versus Louis.
Yeah.
We have
and
a Danish
gambit.
Like
a common opening, right?
Yes. But it's actually...
So very aggressive opening. So can you show it again?
Yes.
For the...
So I'll let you comment on it.
Yeah, so e4, e5 is quite normal. d4 give up the pawn, but it's defended by the queen. So far it's not that crazy, but here comes c3, which is a pawn sacrifice, and black takes it. And now white can capture it back with the knight. Knight takes c3, which is giving like a bit of positional advantage for white because they're controlling the center and they have like development advantage. But white decide to do bishop c4, giving up another pawn. And after the pawn takes b2, white takes back with their bishop, and they have a clearly like development advantage, but there are 2 pawns down, so it's like a bit crazy opening, right? So
yes, that's actually my main opening. I'm going sometimes with it, sometimes with something else, but I like to do this in blitz. So as we can see how it followed through, black is being very careful with how he plays. I think black played very carefully. Castle. Ooh, I do not like this.
Yes.
So here, I think white should definitely put a rook here. I'm not sure about the outcome, but it doesn't look good for black. I guess maybe d5 could be played, or I do not like f5. f5 probably not. But
yeah, and d5 cannot be played at the moment because the bishop and the queen are controlling the d5 square.
So I guess f5 after rook e1?
Or bishop f5, but then you will have a problem very soon because white can just add pressure on the black knight, who is going to be pinned after rook e1.
Yes. Not to mention, if bishop f5, there could be some queen here, right? Threatening the checkmate, the bishop. It's quite nasty.
Yeah, actually,
oops,
it's
sorry.
a really good move. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
I went to ahead.
That's what happened.
So that's what happened. Yeah. Yes. Okay, he put pressure. That's my student right there. And here he wanted to attack even more, so he didn't go for the knight, which might be wise or unwise, right? Because here, there could be knight. Nah, I guess it's okay. I guess it's fine. There's too many threat, right? There's the queen here.
But, yeah. Yes. if knight takes knight, queen takes f7, the king has to run away in d7, queen takes bishop, check. It looks really bad already for black. And if black goes back on e8, bishop f7, king f8, and then there's like some discovery and checkmate coming. So it's yeah, black cannot take. There are a lot of checkmates incoming. So
Let's see what happened. Actually, he played knight take knight. Oh, and bishop take knight. That's
oh
a
yeah,
shame.
this one is a mistake.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
shame. Bishop here now, and it's saving everything, right? Yeah, which he did.
Yes.
Oh, and the bishop falls. Okay, now we have white who kind of.
And actually, if you come back before, I think it should be checkmate, right? Here, if after knight takes knight, queen takes f7, king d7, queen takes bishop, check. Black cannot do anything, just come back to e8.
Sorry.
Then
Sorry. Come back to e8. Yes.
and then bishop f7. Then black has to do king f8. And then we have two ways of checkmating with bishop. Oh no, there is going to be bishop f6. I missed.
No,
Okay.
but
Okay,
there
my
is a
bad.
checkmate.
There is no checkmate.
No, there is. Queen take, king here, queen take, king here, queen a check again, king
Oh
here,
yeah,
and then bishop
yeah,
comes.
that's yes.
So basically,
Okay,
the first
very
step is to get rid of that bishop. The first, it's like the triangle of death. I call it like that.
Yes.
Okay, so I think this is gonna be a wrap because there are two very good students, and being a piece ahead for Louis is actually quite significant. Shall we go to another game? Ooh, I see another fire game here. Oh my God, it's already over. What happened? Victory from Ritz the Blitz. So there was a checkmate coming, right? Wow.
Yes. And a reminder about the tournament format. So it's not rounds. It's like as soon as the kid finish to play one game, is going to another game, right?
That's right. So you gotta get quick victories. I'm not particularly fan of this format, but that's the only available for team tournament, and it's quite fun. It's like arcade. It's
Yes, yeah.
it encourages playing fast and winning fast, which is not too much the spirit of chess, but better than nothing. Okay, let's see Alex RTT versus Clem Happy Pawn. Ooh, that's my student right there. There's a pin, and boom, he puts pressure on the pin piece.
Yes.
The position
He
was
wanted
already, quite dominant, but
Uh-oh.
this looks like a checkmate soon, right? Maybe,
Looks like, yeah, not ideal for Alex.
yes.
Who needs a small miracle to come back in this game.
I expected Clem to be better than Alex on a game setup, but he's younger. He's been taking lessons for less long, and he's been incredibly improving over the past few weeks/months. So I believe that it was still a balanced game. I think it's the classic thing, right? Well, I don't know what the king is doing in the middle, but the classic
Yeah.
thing where there was a pin and then he forgot the pin. This happened
Oh yeah.
so often. If you're a beginner
Yes.
right here and somehow you let that bishop pin your, let's go back. So you let that bishop pin your knight here. So first you shouldn't let that happen. My advice is try to do this so you won't have to worry about this ever. So do pawn to h6 before. But if it does happen, keep in mind, your knight is pinned. Do not move it. And as long as this bishop is right here.
Yeah.
Okay, and now that's a checkmate. Well done to Clement. Let's go to the next game. Valentin. Wow, we got another checkmate. Victory from Kin against Valentin. Beautiful checkmate, right? It's kind of. Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Wow.
Giving up the knight, white cannot do anything else but taking the knight with his pawn.
And that was his plan, right? Look at this. Knight here. Why would
Yeah,
he do that
that's-
otherwise? And then check and checkmate.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really nice.
He does a lot of puzzles, so I believe that he now sees it in his head. Okay, now we have. Oh, my bad. I see Chloe from the Magic Roses. So, the Magic Roses
Nice.
are safe.
Oh, Charlie is in which team?
Charlie's in Le Footballer.
Okay.
So probably.
So left footballer against Magic Roses.
That's right.
Like.
That's right. Yeah, actually, we can see it on the top left, but you can't.
Oh,
no.
yeah, right.
Yeah, but the people can see it on the streaming. Actually, maybe that's something I should fix for next time. Deep apologies to everyone watching. Okay, so here we have a dominant position from Charlie. I'm not sure we'll stay long. Let's just see where it took a sour turn for Chloe. Okay, here it looks like it was kind of even. There was a bishop against 3 pawns, and then here the queen was hung. So Charlie took it, then he took the rook, so it was like a feast. Yeah, so not much to say on this one, I think, Alex.
Yep.
So yeah, don't forget to, most important thing in chess, don't give away your pieces. And then we have Louis Chanel versus Leonios. Ooh, and that's the end.
Yes. Looks again like a puzzle.
Yes. A snow, send one, probably send one.
Yeah, maybe send.
Well done, Louis. Let's go back, let's see the rankings. Okay, right now we have, let me refresh the page just in case. The Icy Dragons leading the pack with 2 victories, and unfortunately Ritz the Blitz is again alone. Poor Ritz the Blitz. We have Sagan the Avengers, then the Fireballs. Oh wait, they are still playing, I think, Aaron and Louis. The Fireballs, the Tree Fantastic with 1 victory as well. Okay, let's see the next game. So where can we find them? Are they all over? But they should. Okay, yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
Let's open a new batch of games. Okay, so we have Aaron versus Louis, and it looks like the tides have turned. Look at that.
Wow.
Aaron is back.
Oh wow. And moving the king there was a mistake. Yeah, exactly. The rook can go on e8, pinning the black queen, and as you showing, defended by the white queen, but Royal Red King Cobra Aaron decided to take a free pawn instead. So, okay, not the end of the world because he's still much ahead, right? With 1 knight and 1 rook ahead. But that could have been deadly to do rook e8.
For sure. For sure. Well, he's grabbing one pawn after the other. I say if he's watching out for checkmates of all sort, he should be fine, right? He's like a full rook and knight ahead. For sure, he should have done that.
Yeah. And it looks pretty bad for black because white has kind of like a lockdown on black pieces with their queen in c6, blocking everything. And can see like the black bishop is not really active, cannot go in many interesting squares. Okay, but who knows? Can be a blunder. Like white can lose the rook.
Gotta watch out.
We've seen like worse than this, right? Like people can come back from.
Well, for a reminder, there we go. Oh wait, it's pinned. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Pretty cool move from Aaron.
Yes. So giving up the knight, right? Yeah. Because black can capture.
Yeah, however, not too good, actually. Maybe that.
However, white is still ahead. Like.
Right. But that wasn't necessary, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's giving a bit of hope. And as you said, it would be interesting to push a5, a7, but need to be careful about the rook.
He's going again for it. He knows that it's hard to see. Actually, if you want it to be even trickier, he would come here, right? So it's even far. It's like if he's playing for the tricks. And long it falls!
And
oh my god!
It's missed.
He's back!
Yes, and as you see, both students have very low time on their clock. So now it's a war of who is playing the fastest without doing big mistakes, right?
Yes, and I think the pass pawn are gonna be like the key to win here, right? So I see 2 pass pawn for black, I see 1 for white, and I think they need to, especially queens are good at defending and bad at attacking, meaning like if a queen is guarding this pawn, this one is gonna have a hard time stopping it. It looks like the white king is discovering himself.
Okay, and black is just trying to capture all the white pawns. Let's see, it's quite interesting actually.
Is it gonna end in a draw? Wow.
So much time pressure. So every time they move, they get 3 seconds. Okay, 3. Wow, that's not a lot. So basically, they have 3 seconds for each remaining moves.
Yes. What a game. I think white should play with the 2 pawns, maybe queen here, and because this pawn is much more advanced than the black pawn, right? So I think he should he should take the queen to defense, so he stops the check, and then try to push that pawn. Like queen here would be nice, but I think.
Are we going to have a draw?
I think
Are they
so.
going to repeat the same position?
I think so.
Again and again. Looks like it.
I think they're okay, both okay with that. Yeah, we have a draw.
Okay,
Good job,
this
guys.
is a draw. Too much stress, right? It's
Yes.
like no time.
Let's go back.
I agree. White could have won probably with defending with his queen.
That's true. I want to see where the things turned. So this was a mistake, right? Again, like we were losing a second piece, but it wasn't spotted by.
The bishop is pinned. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. And what happened? How did black lose everything again?
Oh, okay. Losing the bishop.
Okay, that's one bishop.
Before.
Okay, well, yeah,
And
that
then,
was a misclick. That was a misclick.
And misclick.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's a bit unfortunate for him, but well, he got the draw. Let's go.
Nice comeback. Yeah.
Okay, Keen against Ridvik. Woo! Okay, so taking the knight. So
okay, so again, black is ahead, but a knight can be very dangerous. A knight is a very good piece to do forks, especially at beginner level. It's not easy to spot the knight's forks, right? So.
Well.
And as you see, yeah, the knight is very annoying. Can do many checks, take some pawns, attack the rooks.
Oh wow, that's checkmate.
Yes.
It's all over.
And I didn't even see that. The
Me neither.
bishop, actually, I think it was the plan of Rid the Blitz. That's why Rid the Blitz put the bishop here to block the only escape of the white king.
That's true.
Checkmate. Good
Look
job.
at that. He is solely carrying the team to the first place. Rid the Blitz.
Yes. What an amazing run for Rid the Blitz.
That's
winning
true.
all his games.
Yeah. Okay, we have Shosho from the Frozen Ariel, who's gonna score their first points against Alex RTT. And a checkmate!
A fancy checkmate.
Live.
Moving the rook.
Yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful. Let's see the setup. Yeah, he prepared it, right? So you went there, check, take the knight, and then... Wow.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
I feel
Very
good about
thin.
their checkmating capabilities. Clem Happy Pawn beating VRTT with a beautiful checkmate again. How did it go? Check. Okay, so here I think capturing was the option, right? But do we have a checkmate upcoming? Not really. So after we can hide here and defend.
Yeah, not right away. But
That's
then maybe queen h3, threatening queen. No, but then
Let's see.
rook g.
So
Yeah, I
if
think so.
pawn take. So rook here.
Yeah, and yeah, then king h1 and queen h3, maybe.
Okay, I do this, I think.
If this queen g2 checkmate,
Oh,
and if
yeah.
not, yeah.
Okay.
And I think
yeah.
white cannot defend, right? So queen, like rook.
Check.
Oh yeah,
Let's try.
yeah. Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, so king has to move, or queen takes bishop. Yeah,
Or
but
queen
it's not
takes.
checkmate anymore.
Yeah, but it's a free
Yeah.
bishop, right? It's 2 bishop ahead, so.
But
I-
what about if the king run away?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't-
can we check it a lot, or I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think either. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
over. It's over. Okay, let's go to the next game. FIFA Technique versus Eleon Raj, and that's a checkmate for FIFA Technique. Beautiful checkmate. How did it happen? Ding, ding,
Wow.
ding, 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 ding.
Where are black pieces?
Yes, they are gone. Gone
Yeah,
forever.
something happened. Yes.
Okay, let's see the rankings. So we have 8 points for the Icy Dragon, followed by the Beast Team, and only on the 3rd place, the Fireballs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No Rafa is really hurting them. Frozen
And we have
Ariel,
40 minutes remaining.
fourth
Yeah, and
place.
yes, that's very good.
Then the Avengers, the Three Fantastics, the
So
Golden
the little
Eagle.
crown near the names is for the two first of each team, right?
That's right.
Because like the system is working that each team is scoring points based on the two first players of the team. So if there is a team with 5 players and another team with 2 players, the top 2 of the 5 players teams are going to be accounted in the point of the team, right? So
That's right.
so making it fair. So if you have only 2 players in a team, you can still fight against 10 players team, right?
Yes, your odds are greater when you have more people, obviously, because if someone is a bit in an off day, not really doing too good, then it's better to have like some substitute, you would say. But yes, you can. Okay, I feel like someone had a problem, technical problem. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help because it's a lead chess problem. So, like, someone's complaining to me on private message that they couldn't play. It's I didn't see her yet. It's Kate, so I hope she was able to solve the problem, but I don't think so, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, Royal Red King Cobra versus FIFA Technique, and we have an edge for Mr. FIFA Technique at the moment.
Yeah, big edge because he's one rook ahead. So
not sure what he's aiming at here. Maybe the fork here, but that's
yeah, if the bishop moves to h6, for example, then there is a fork.
Right, but oh, this one. But wait, wow, he played it tempo. Wow, okay, nice, beautiful.
Yeah, very good fork.
Take. And now I think FIFA Technique should be winning this game. He's I don't think he'll lose this kind of game. He's very strong. Okay, let's go to the next one. Jason Q Shosho versus Ridvik. Ridvik who's on a roll. First one of the tournament so far.
And Jason's third one, so it's like the battles of the
Clash of Titans.
Of the winners.
Yes. Okay, so we have quite an even position, I'd say. The Black King has moved, though, for some reason. Let's see why. Oh, I think that was a misclick. Yeah, so many misclick, I feel. What would you give for an advice to the young kids who keep misclicking, Alex? Okay.
Don't play blitz.
Yes.
No, I mean it's. I mean we all have to get used to it, right? So.
Yes.
It's like. Actually, I'm sure there are like some good advices. Do you have some for avoiding misclicks? I don't have any.
I have one, but it's probably a bad one because it hasn't worked so far. But I see the kids when they are playing on the chessboard with the mouse, they love to click, and then they love to, when they consider a move, they love to drag the piece over the square they are considering, which in my opinion are too no to click everywhere and to drag the piece. They want to see a better vision, but then how many times will you drop it? Many times. And besides, if you want to get better at chess, you should play it in your head, because over the board you won't have a way to put it over the square and put it back.
Yeah, and maybe if you're not very used to the mouse, avoid to drag pieces, because maybe that's where it's the most dangerous to misclick. I don't know.
For sure.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean like
I barely
click, right?
Never misclick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so don't drag, more like click. So I would like to share a plan that I would have with black here, as the king hasn't been able to castle due to a misclick. I think he can do what we call an artificial castle by playing pawn here, king here, and then rook here, and you're good to go. I mean rook here or somewhere else, but your rook is free to go and your king is kind of protected.
Yes, it's like our rook in h8 is really blocked, so we need to get it out some way. And what you're showing is a very good way to just keep the king on the side and develop the rook.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate your
Yeah.
appreciation.
Yes. I'm surprised actually. Yeah, such a good idea.
Right?
Just kidding.
Coming from me, that's almost impossible. What would be the plan for? I think White is doing better here. I think some kind of knight here, or maybe. But you can't really break through, right? This structure with the pawn here that can't really break through. I guess he's got to break through with this pawn, right? If you want to open the line.
Yes, and actually it's possible to attack the black king because now it's kind of weak, right? So
Probably a good idea to open the e file or try, and then put the rook there, and then enter to the 7th rank, things like that, right?
Yes. Maybe could have put the rook in e1 before. Maybe double the rooks on e5. I'm not sure.
True. I don't really like this knight here because it's not doing much, and though it might do much in the future, it gives the idea of to Shosho to do that very important move, and maybe now he's gonna think to put the king here. Like, this is also a very important factor in chess, even at different level, right? Sometimes you're gonna play a move that will remind your opponent what is important to him. You're gonna force him to play the right move, and this is something to try to avoid, right? If he's missing an idea.
And it's a bit too early, right? So, as you said, the knight cannot do much at the time being. So
that's true. Okay, shall we go to another game? We didn't see Rook Supremacy. So Rook Supremacy with White against Alex RTT. Oh my god. This is gruesome. Bishop here? Wait, no, this queen.
So bishop here, it's allowing black to trade queens. Maybe queen g5, queen h6.
Oh yeah, actually that's it. I was thinking for easy gain, maybe here after pushing the pawn here or something. But I think queen h5.
Actually, what is? Oh wow! And
okay, now
black putting his queen at risk.
Good job, Rook Supremacy. But Rook Supremacy is running out of time, though. I hope he's gonna find the way to play a bit faster.
Yeah, 30 seconds remaining is not a lot.
Especially since I know for a fact it's not his strength to play fast. I can still see some checkmate network, right? With
this
exactly thing. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure we've seen that with him, so I'm afraid he will. Well. Okay,
that's the first step.
That's the first step. Second one is the hardest to find, I think. But
yes.
20 seconds. Let's see. Let's go to the end of this game. I think it's gonna end soon, whether it's by time or by checkmate.
So is he going to do it? 10 seconds remaining.
I guess that's his last chance because he doesn't have this blitz. Oh, wow. 9 seconds.
That's really good.
To find the checkmate in. Well, if I'm black here and I know my opponent is struggling with time, I do this. But he did not. Oh
my god.
This works too. Congratulations.
So black cannot escape, right? Cannot do anything to escape. Even pushing the pawn. Okay, white has to play. Yes! Very
Congratulations to Rook Supremacy. Wow. Wonderful. Okay, so
very nice.
We've got a victory from Louis Chanel against Charlie. We've got a victory from Clem Habipon versus Lucas Naris. Wow! A back rank mate for you on a very even game. And we've got a victory from Louis Naradip against Trirat. Let's see the ranking.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ritz de Blix versus Jason Q. Let's go back to this. So it seems we still have
Q with only 13 seconds left. And we know he's very young, right? I mean, for me, I'm always worrying for young players playing on computer. You know, it's not easy to move them out very fast.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he did the blunder. with queen g5. He might have seen he's running out of time and playing very fast.
Which is legit, right? Still, this still works as it's gonna be a check. The queen won't get captured.
Yes.
So pawn
And
take.
Ritz.
Oh.
Oh.
I think he's kind of letting go a bit.
Yeah, he's probably panicking because no time. Oh.
Poor Shosho.
Poor Shosho.
But it's fighting.
Yes. No time. Yes, so
And-
much time pressure. And to avoid that, actually, it's like during the game, it's important when you have like easy moves to play them fast, right? At the start of the game, opening, when you know the moves. Because Blitz is really don't has no pity for you, right? At the end of the game, when you don't have time, you cannot do anything.
Yeah, and here we can see that Ridvik is taking his time, which he should. There's no really a reason to take his time here, right? I mean, Queen Tech Rook is pretty obvious. Some would say that he might be in time trouble too, but his position is very comfortable, and also I know that he can blitz. That was a strange move, I gotta say, but I know he can play fast, so.
He's trying to checkmate, probably. I think that's why he took time. Maybe he's going to try to checkmate, even though it's not that easy. And now Read the Blitz has no time too. Okay, this is very crazy now.
Let's see how well my students can blitz.
Okay, it looks like it's checkmate, but it's not. It's almost. White has to find the correct moves.
Oh my god.
Oh, and this is not the best move to end the game. Oh my god. And now White can checkmate with one move. Is he going to find it?
Yes. Whew. Time control.
Very tense end game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, wait, let's see the rankings because we're already halfway through the tournament.
Okay, yep.
Okay, the Beast team is ahead with 12 points from Clem Happy Pawn and 2 from Rook Supremacy. And we've got Ritz the Blitz, who solely is carrying the team by himself. Then the Fireball, oh my god, only 4 and 4 for those two guys. And 3 for Louis Naradip. Then the Golden Eagle, carried by Ilion Raj and Leonios, the brothers. Then we have the Footballers, carried by Charlie. The Three Fantastic, carried by Louis Chanel. And then Shosho carrying the Frozen Ariel. Okay, let's see the games. Let's go back to here. Okay, we got this game, that one. Let's open them. It's kind of our little own candidate tournament, right? Judging by the amount of people that are playing it. It's like almost like 10, 12 people playing.
Yes.
Okay. So we have
and the games are really interesting so far. I really like the games.
Yeah. High quality.
We saw a lot of nice checkmates. Actually, I'm surprised. You know, like in Blitz, we all know it's not easy to find the good moves, but the students find like very nice checkmates.
Sure.
And here we have Alex RTT against Royal Red King Cobra, Aaron, and the game is pretty balanced so far. And we can see a small trap, right? Black might see. So it's almost working, but the bishop can take f7 exactly. So we can see like in this position, the white bishop is blocked by his own pawns, right? On b3 and d3. So if black pushes b5, the white bishop is almost blocked, but can still go in few places. But need to be careful about it, right? We know like.
You're right. This pattern is something when your bishop is blocked under your pawns like this, that's where you can get trapped. So gotta be careful for sure.
Yes.
I feel like Alex RTT is lacking a bit of inspiration as going rook here. And we'll see the difference. Actually, this is super interesting. If I may here, we see the difference between a student that has been studying quite a while, enough to study strategy a bit, and Alex, who started more recently and is more in the tactical phase. And we can see that here, white is a bit running out of idea, right? He's going left and right with his pieces and doesn't really know once there's no like checkmates or hanging piece what to do. On the other hand, we have Royal Red King Cobra, who's like, well, he castled here, I castled here, I'm gonna send my pawns and crush into his castle and then checkmate him, which is a very healthy plan. and minus this, right? This is definitely something a white should do. But beside that, the plan of black is pretty efficient, I would say.
Yes, exactly. I think it's a good point, and that's why also it's very important to know like a lot of notions in chess, like passed pawns, outpost, all this like good bishop, bad bishop, strong knights, like open files, all this like attacking on the queen castle, king castle, all these notions are helping you at the end to make a plan, right? Because it's really not easy to make a plan if you don't know what will be good for you or what could be interesting for you for the end of the game. Because of course you're not winning straight ahead. It's not like, oh, I'm going to win a piece or I'm going to checkmate right away. It's more about like, oh, I can get an advantage. Oh, this outpost is really good for my knight. How can I bring my knight there? Okay, this is going to be my plan, or his king is weak, let's attack there. And as you said, it requires quite a lot of practice, right? It requires to know a lot of things and practice and
practice, knowledge. So just a little hack for whoever has no idea how to do strategy in chess. My favorite plan that is almost working in every situation for beginners is look at your least active piece, try to cheat in your head, thinking where would I put it if I could cheat, and then figure out in the next few moves how to get it on that square that you wanted to put it at. Because once you do that, well, you had nothing to do anyway, right? You didn't know, you didn't have any tactics or anything. So, try to improve your worst piece. So, but right now it's getting very tactical between those two guys. A lot of captures, open files. I think Aaron wants to double up here. He sees a checkmate over there. He's right to see that. Oh, that's not gonna help. The pawn is still denying the exit, especially this one. I think we're gonna see a rook here, and white is gonna be like, yay, a bishop, and then check and checkmate. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a big threat.
So this is what we were talking about, right? Black had a plan, white did not have. So eventually he gets there, right? And even though it's not won yet, it's on the way, kind of. So, okay.
Yeah. And I will say, like, next step then is, okay, yeah. So that's a big threat. Oh.
That was good. That was good, though, knight here. I mean,
Yes.
not my plan, but that was a good move.
That was really good.
Okay.
And yeah. So maybe next step then is to, like, know what is the plan of your opponent, right? When you understand well the position, and try to counter his plan, or try like to make it harder for him to complete his plan.
That's true. I think that's one of the favorite thing of teacher Rajesh, and a lot of strong player actually. Okay, we've got a victory from FIFA Technique against Kin. Then
Wait. What the king was doing there?
Okay, let's see the game quickly.
What happened to the king?
Okay,
It's like, oh.
He didn't recapture.
Okay. Something weird happened this game, I think. Okay, so the king is going on the right. Okay, going up, taking the knight, cheering up. Okay, going back. Oh, and now finding, okay, his way to the black castle, but
it's funny because I think there were a few unnecessary king moves. I think I've seen this quite a lot with the kids. Sometimes they get checked here, right? He has to move the king. He moves it, and then when the knight goes here, because he moved it once, he's like, well, I gotta move the king. Where it's like, no, you don't. Like it's okay. It's the run is done. So maybe well, there was the queen coming. Ah no, not even. The knight is guarding. So I think here he had to bring the reinforcement as fast as possible, right? The rooks and maybe even throw an attack himself, right? A bit hard to see, but at least for the defense sake, right?
Yeah. Need to be careful about like some queen f6, queen h6, but okay.
And Ridvik is on fire. He seems unstoppable today. I mean, he's down material, but look at this gruesome attack. But Lucas seems to be defending properly, though. He knew what was coming. He's defending everywhere, every places.
Yeah, it looks very interesting.
Whoa! What did we miss? No, it sounds like a blunder actually. Check.
Okay, queen takes, yeah, or takes the other pawn with check. But now black is one rook down.
Well, this won't work, right?
Yes.
King here, king. Yeah, king here.
Yeah, keep protecting the rook, but
Or this, I guess. I'm not sure. The rook is too inactive here. I'm not sure he had to give away the knight here. I mean, maybe there was some good tactics here. What do you think?
yeah, I think so. Maybe taking with the pawn instead of the.
Maybe knight here simply, right?
Yes.
Knight here looks pretty good. I don't see any good follow-up after queen here. Knight take, but at least you get your exchange back, right?
Maybe you don't even need to take the rook. Maybe you can move the queen to. I don't know. Or just take the pawn. I'm not sure. But go one move after, because like the move you're here.
Okay.
So knight. Yeah, actually knight here looks really good. And
you're still down a few pawns though, to be fair. But after you capture this, you can take that pawn after, right? Ooh, actually that wait. Yeah, it's over actually. Here, where do you go with the queen? If you leave this way, well, you gotta leave this way actually. Otherwise you're gonna lose the queen.
You can still do that.
And then knight takes, king takes.
Yeah, but still doesn't work. And rook takes, king has to go down, rook's h1.
Oh yeah, oh my god. That was it.
Or even not rook h1, you can do like, yeah, I think it was even more dangerous than this. Yeah, black is winning with knight here, yes. I think so.
It's almost like when they capture the rook, you gotta come back here with your queen, almost. But so weird, right? It's like, yeah, take my rook and I do nothing about it.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's very sad, right? Like you're losing and then you're going back and forth. I mean, but anyway, how did it go?
Okay, wait. Like this is interesting, right? Okay, so okay.
He's right though to harass the king, right?
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. Oh wow! And now there is rook f2. That was missed. Rook f2, which is pretty good.
And then rook take pawn.
Yes.
If queen take, that's not good because we'll lose the rook at the end. So
yes.
Rook here, rook take pawn, king here.
Yes.
Maybe
here I'm not so sure.
Check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
King here.
No, like the queen is blocking, so the king has to stay.
Oh, it's a check. No, it's not a checkmate. So check, king here, check, king here.
At least white can do like perpetual checks. But
yes, perpetual check is a possibility. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
I mean, I would take it with white. Granted, I was going to lose my queen. Oh wait, checkmate from Lucas Naris, who stops the streak of Ritz the Blitz. And we got a victory from Clem Happy Pawn on fire against Charlie. A beautiful checkmate. Yeah, the bishop moved and then that was it. So he got scared by knight take bishop, right? I think.
Yes, which was actually not that dangerous. And moving away the bishop. leaves the opportunity for black to end the game right away, and Clem Apipon didn't miss this opportunity.
Do you feel, Alex, that our students are stronger at attacking castles than defending castles? I feel like attacking is fine. They do great. They checkmate. They find good
Yeah.
combination tactic. And then when they
Yeah.
defend, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, victory from Luis.
I agree, but actually it's not easy to defend, right? It's more easy to attack most of the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I kind of agree. Because defending, you really have to, as we said, like try to guess what's your opponent's plan and try to find how to stop it, which is usually harder than just doing the plan.
Yeah, that's true.
And also when you're attacking, sometimes you don't need to plan everything, like as the game is going, you will find the good moves later on while you're attacking. And when defending, you need to be more precise, I guess. Like you need to anticipate more.
Yeah. Okay, so the Fireballs are back on the first spot thanks to Kabir, FIFA Technique, who is on a roll apparently. He just won his last few games. Let's check it out.
What happened?
So he had a defeat against Ritz the Blitz, and then he just went on a streak of win. Boom, 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 win, 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 win. MD Pro has even joined for the Golden Eagles. And then he drew against Ritz the Blitz on the last one. Actually, if
and look at the final. Like Les Boules de Feu becomes second now.
Oh,
it's
wow.
very tight between the two.
Oh my god, Clem Happy Paws is on a roll. He's actually first one of the tournament right now. Only victories, please, against Shosho.
And as you see, it's like also a lot thanks to Rook Supremacy, right? Who is making the 4 points that is making the difference between the first and the second team.
Absolutely. Like, if you think you're not on the level of this first guy, well, look at that. Thanks to him, there are 24, and they are winning. So, congratulations.
Like a teamwork. Yeah.
Yes, true teamwork, yeah. Okay, let's open some few games because it's actually already almost over. It's a 1 hour, very intense but very short. We have 13 minutes left, probably a couple game left. So we might see a victory from the Beast team against the Fireballs. It's gonna be very tight. I think the other teams are a bit far. Unfortunately, Ritz the Blitz, who did an amazing tournament, is alone in his team, unfortunately. Okay, map people. Ooh, the clash of the leaders. Let's see who will come on the top. And actually, there's a battle inside the battle here because Clement Pipon is my student and Kabir is teacher Raja's student. So I'll secretly cheer for Clement Pipon, for Clement.
Kabir is FIFA Technique, who is part of Les Boules de Feu team. And Clem Apipon, just to remind, is part of the Beast team. So they're like the two first teams for today. So definitely the result of this game is going to be very important for the team final result today. So, and the game is very balanced so far.
Yes. How about we come back to it a bit later when things get even more interesting? Let's walk through all the other games and come back to it in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So Ritz the Blitz against Jason Q, very important game as well. We see that Ritz the Blitz is already taking some kind of advantage here with a beautiful...
Oh, it's like a trade, Knight Bishop against Rook Pawn.
Actually, yeah. So not advantage, actually. White is winning right now. I like White better because a Knight and a Bishop are better than a Rook, especially in the opening. There was this grandmaster, Ben Fingold, who was saying that when he played handicap game against his students, he'd rather be a rook down than a bishop down. Because when he's a rook down for the first 20 moves, they are virtually on the same ground, right? You don't really use the rooks at the beginning. So when you're a bishop down, right off the bat, you have some problems, right? You don't have that pin or that diagonal that you...
Interesting. Yeah, agreed.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Charlie versus Louis. Sorry, we're gonna go a bit fast because I want to go back to FIFA Technique versus Clement Pipon later. So we've got a material equality, but a bishop for Charlie and 3 pawns for Louis Naradip. Very, very even. Even Steven.
So the queen is the pawn is pinned. The queen is just like a big mistake would be for white to take the d5 pawn, but white didn't do it, and giving up the knight. But there are like some big threats, right? Like rook a1 after rook a8. Like there are like some threats.
I saw also something like this. If I may come back and move, there was knight take. Actually, oh, it's after knight take. Sorry, I was thinking of something like queen check and get the knight, but I didn't realize that the knight was actually plugging it. So actually, rook take was the move here, right? Rook take was really good.
Yes, rook take. Yeah, agreed. And actually here after f5, wow. Okay, so here rook a1 was probably the best move before. Yeah, instead of moving the knight.
Still is, honestly.
Because the knight is guarding d7 square.
Wait.
So...
no, there's nothing. So weird, right? Here, queen take defends everything.
No, yeah, I think.
But I think, wait, yeah, I think white should do knight take. Well, they're a bit up material, right? Ooh, yeah. Why not? I mean, no, not why not.
Why not? Why not giving up the queen?
Why not?
Oh, but now white can save their queen and take back the knight.
Yes, but my little finger tell me that Charlie is gonna go rook take.
No way. I don't think so. He's going to do rook e1. That was my guess.
Much stronger. Okay, but okay. Oh. Let me give some hope to Charlie. Maybe a rook here could be a. I mean, white is losing, that's for sure. But maybe there's some. Oh yeah, no. Now it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Okay, let's wait. Let's quickly go. We come back quickly to this one? Okay.
Yes. Oh, and the game is still okay. White has a lot of pawns.
But it looks like it's gonna go to the fireballs and Kabir, who's gonna keep the tradition of the fireballs winning. But
and I didn't see white has 2 rooks. So yeah.
Let's see quickly how it went. Okay, this knight just went on a rampage, looks like. And the queen before it. So
what happened? Yeah.
Queen
here?
Queen entered, then bishop take. Okay, here the pawn take was much better, right?
Yeah, I prefer pawn takes. Yeah.
Because here, if queen take, we leave the pawn here. And that, yeah. Here,
okay, losing the,
queen here was much better to defend the knight and to keep the defense on that rook. And unfortunately, well, here, I think you should start with that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but anyway, you went for the knight. And then it just went downhill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just went downhill.
So Clem, happy pawn for the beast team, is trying still to fight, right? Not exchanging pieces, because you don't want to exchange your last piece.
He's waiting for this.
Oh yeah.
He's
patiently waiting for this. Maybe needs to bring his knight to the party.
I agree. Just to maybe disturb that rook, to be like, hey, I'm right here. Knight.
Okay. It's not over yet. Even though looks pretty bad for black.
I think this edition will go to the fireballs.
I will bet. Okay, I believe in FIFA technique. No, Clem happy pawn, sorry. FIFA technique is a bit too easy to bet on him.
Okay, let's see.
So, oh wow, it's becoming dangerous. Rook d8, check. King c7, rook d7, check. Oh, missing the fork.
Yeah, rook d7, yeah. Was the move.
Okay, wait, so...
He's going a bit round and round, no? It's like he's trying to look for something, but not much is happening.
Yeah, and what is bothering me in this situation when you white, just push your pawn to h3, right? Yeah. So your coach doesn't need to worry all the time.
That's true. That's true. If you want to
Just
think of teacher
make your
Rajesh,
teacher relax. Yeah,
yes,
plan an escape for your king just in case. Even if you know you're not going to fall in the trap, just make everyone relax, right?
yes, that's true. So Kabir, if you care about teacher Rajesh, play H3. And Clement, good job on stalling, like staying on the ready to attack, ready to back rank mate. He's going right, left and right. I'm not sure he's very inspired right now. Like this,
Yep.
these knight checks are a bit pointless. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think now he's a bit. It's starting to be a bit confused. And yeah, 90. Oh, Black is playing too fast. Actually, yeah. King C7 will have been.
That's a free knight.
Quite a good move. And what's going on? Oh my god, no.
Too bad. There was a free knight. I mean, the free knight was not victory for Clement, far from it. But if your opponent start blundering knights, you wonder, like, what else is he gonna blunder? Okay, king take
And
knight.
I think now there is no chance for
That's
Black.
true.
I mean,
That's true. Maybe rook here.
White should do like rook b1 check, and then
And then rook here.
move again the rook. Yeah.
Wait. We almost had a rampant rook. Yeah. I mean, you could think of a. Okay, no, that's over now. But there might have been a rampant rook here. I mean, unfortunately, you have these two squares. But as Black here, if you didn't have that square, you go rook check.
Yes.
And it's stalemate. But no, it's all over. And Clement could have played tactical by not playing for 2 minutes 28, but that's not very fair. And also, there's 4 minutes before the end of the. Okay, so we've got Jason Q against Ritz the Blitz with an advantage for Jason Q. Wow, the queen. He's a queen ahead.
Yeah, very nice.
But this is coming, I guess.
Yeah, this is a big threat, but White is taking the pawn. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Gain material, no more problems. Very good, indeed. Maybe check, get the queen ahead.
Okay, check might not be so good because the rook in f8 can take the bishop.
Right, but there's two defense, right? There was queen and knight.
Yeah, but then rook takes queen if you take back with the knights.
Oh,
but you're still
yeah.
material. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter much, but yeah.
You're right.
Because White is like one knight and one queen ahead, so.
Wait, there's 2 minutes 40. Let me check the ranking very quickly. So we still have the fireballs ahead, 3 points ahead. And
that's very close.
The Golden Eagle who pulled the comeback thanks to MD Pro. Look at that.
Oh wow.
6
and
points.
Very balanced team.
Yeah.
With Eleon Raj also at 6 points in the team.
Yes, and Beyblade Apicon, I think, who just joined. Unfortunately for him, I think he was one of their strongest player, but I think he joined a bit late. And wow, okay, that's pretty good. What's happening? We've got the Magic Roses. Let's see all the teams. Kirby Gryffindors. Okay, we have 3 teams that couldn't enter it, and the rookies as well, 4 teams. And then after that, they are all scoring a little bit. Okay, let's get back to the rankings. So quickly, let's catch the last games that we can catch for today. Just for information, I'm gonna have to leave for lesson in 10 minutes, so we won't be able to. We might have to stop before the last games. So here we are, Clem Apipon versus Louis Naradip. But I think this game won't count. So shall we go to the games that are toward the end? Maybe this one. There's 1 minute 35 on the clock. Very interesting game.
So, can you remind the rules? Like, so at the end of the tournament time, the official tournament time, which is in 1 minute and 23 seconds. So if there's still some games ongoing, so what's happening to these games?
Well, they can finish and it will count for the yellow ranking and everything, but not for the ranking of the tournament. And that's a shame. Missed by Rook Supremacy. I mean, he was not going to win, but if he was going to give trouble to Valentin, he had to go for that pawn as fast as possible and then push his pawn. But that's going to be a bit late now, unfortunately.
Wait, but then it's not that easy to finish the game for white. So
yes and no. I mean, here, I think it's the queen gets in front of the pawn. Like, for example, well, you're right. It's not that easy. Like, he's going to push the pawn now. I think we might have a draw or a nothing, actually. I think the draw, when black offered the draw, maybe white should have accepted it. Maybe white should offer it at the end of the timer, right?
Mm-hmm. So now white has to bring their king? Or do like this, yeah?
Sorry, check, and the queen has to come up the board doing checks. But 9 seconds. Any games finished? No. Yes, this one.
3,
Alex
2,
RTT
1.
beating Chanel. Okay, so now we don't have. Okay, the pawn was captured. Apparently, the queen was done, but not protected. Yeah. So let's see. Can we stay on this one? I want to see if Valentine is gonna be able to checkmate rook supremacy. Oh, resign! No, do not resign.
Well, because Valentin is learned not long time ago how to checkmate with a queen.
Kind of. You could say that. I think I was confident he was starting well, that he was going to do it, but okay. And we have a huge advantage for Kin here against Marius. And notice how my students are offering draw right before the timer. Very proud of them, trying to get some points right before the gong, but looks like black did not care. Okay, Eleandrash versus Royal Red King Cobra. Okay, we've got an overwhelming victory from Royal Red King Cobra. Leonios versus FIFA Technique. Oop, the queen just went down. So I guess that's gonna be a wrap as well. And Luina Adib versus Clement. Let's stay a bit on this one. Let's finish on this one.
Yeah, okay. And let's go back to the ranking before you go.
You're right. Actually, let's look at the ranking right now, right? And then let's finish on that game. So, victory from the Fireballs, 27. It was much more balanced than last time. I think Rafa missed... the Fireball missed Rafa, rather. But they still did well without him. But the Beast team, with a fantastic performance by Clement.
Yeah, who is the first player overall, right?
Actually...
which means even if you have the first player of the tournament in your team, you're not assured. You're not like sure to be the first team, because as you see, the first team, like the second player got 9 points, which is quite a lot. Well, by the way, can you look at the Bullduffer team? Can we see the points of each members? Yeah, okay. Lucas balanced. Was also like not far behind with 6 points also. Yeah. So quite a balanced team.
And I feel bad for Ritz the Blitz, who fought alone again. I'm gonna have to motivate his teammates for next time.
Oh yeah. With Alice, actually, they have a big potential. They could be like definitely 2 first team also.
I know. And he finished 3rd of the tournament also. So.
Yes.
Yeah. The 3 Fantastics, also a shame, only 1 team member. I think it's a bit sad because I tried putting more than 1 member per team, like more than actually 2. But it's still often that we see, like here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 teams that have only 1 joiner. It's a bit sad for them, right? It's like a team tournament that they are trying to fight alone. Okay, let's get back to... Ooh, wow. Okay, so... Actually, Louis Naradip is taking care of business.
Wow, do you think Clem lost interest because he knows the tournament is over, or?
Might be. I think he fought, but it's like maybe he takes it. He's a very huge competitor. Like he cares about competition, winning. That's what drives him. So I think now that the tournament is over, maybe he's a bit less. He fought, but you can tell by the speed at which he's playing, like maybe he's a bit less careful. You're right. Okay.
And
sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I saw if Clem was resigning.
No, it's not his
It's
style
just
though. I
letting
remember,
the clock goes.
yeah, I remember during one lesson where he was losing against someone else. I was like, well, you can resign now, and then he's like, never. I was like, ah, okay. And then he
Yeah,
ended up stalemating. So he was like, you see, told you, should never
yeah.
resign. I was like, you're right, you're right. Okay, now it's a bit weird what's happening here. Rook check, king moves. But anyway, I think we're gonna end on this, teacher Alex,
Yep.
because it's time for me to teach and shout at the kids for their game. Sorry, to tell them their mistake kindly. And yes, thank you very much for joining today. Do you have any closing statements?
No, like it was a good event. I think a lot of interesting games. When is the next Happy League Brawl?
So
Like the third one.
we don't have the exact date, but we try to do it every 3 months. So it's kind of see you in 3 months. That being said, there's going to be the monthly tournament next week.
Yes.
And also, we're releasing the magazine number 5 very soon. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of cool content in there. And
Okay, so we'll see. I think teacher Paul and teacher Rajesh doing the stream of next Sunday's tournament, monthly tournament.
or teacher Palm, I think, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Palm.
Palm.
Yeah.
Palm
Yeah.
and Rajesh.
And then for us, we're going to meet again in 3 months, right? In September for the third Happy League Brawl.
That's right.
So going to be very exciting. And like the students and also parents or whoever like can follow the result of the team on the website, right? On Lichess and on the website.
Yes. On the website, you mean the HPL website, right?
Yes.
I don't think we've been putting them, but in the magazine, that we will definitely have the results. So you can see the magazine on the website. Yeah.
Okay, well, good.
Thank you very much, teacher Alex. See you next time around.
See you.
Bye bye.